August 1942. The German Nazi occupants of Poland are in the middle of an atrocious plan called the Aktion Reinhardt. The aim of the action is a total annihilation of the European Jews. Radom, with its 28,000 people strong Jewish population from before the war and about 33,000 Jews closed in the ghettos since April 1941, is on the list. People are being packed into the trains and transported to gas chambers in Treblinka extermination camp. Vast majority of Radom's Jewish population is murdered. The ones who remain in the city are trying to survive in the forced labor camps. August 2017. 75 years after these events, numerous people of goodwill are trying to preserve the Jewish historical and cultural heritage of the city. 9th, the Trace encounters with the Jewish culture and the events connected with the 75th anniversary of the annihilation of the Jews from the Radom ghetto were organized by the City of Radom and Resursa Obywatelska Culture and Arts Center.
Wszystkim, którzy byli pomysłodawcami śladu i miejsc pamięci, chciałbym serdecznie podziękować i myślę, że to, co zostało już zrobione, a będziemy chcieli jeszcze zrobić więcej, jest obowiązkiem naszym, jako żyjących współcześnie, a obowiązek wynika przede wszystkim z tego, a ja odpowiadam za edukację w Radomiu, za oświatę, aby to, co jest przekazem historii własnego miejsca, było wiedzą naszych najmłodszych Radomian.
The most important moment of the commemoration events was the inauguration of the Trace Jewish Memorial Route in Radom. A ceremony was held at the Old Town Square, where the Nazis carried out the selections for the transport to Treblinka extermination camp. A significant number of the descendants of Radom's Jewish citizens took part in these events. The only Holocaust survivor from our city who managed to attend the August commemoration was Mr. Salomon Birenbaum. Along with the deputy mayor of Radom, Mr. Karol Semik, he symbolically unveiled the Trace Jewish Memorial Route in Radom.
Dziękuję bardzo za tą pamięć. Dziękuję za coście zrobili dla nas.
I think that the effort of Resursa to examine the question of what happened and to tell the story and to engage both the families of the survivors and or of the families from Radom and to bring it to the attention of the people in the city and to the wider world is very, very useful and very good because it gives a human face and a human value to what became statistics and numbers over the many years.
Myślę, że to takie podsumowanie pewnego etapu historii, chociażby takiego, który kończy budowę szlaku, wydanie księgi, czyli takie symboliczne spowodowanie, że pamięć o Żydach z powrotem wraca do Radomia, a pamiętać to po prostu obowiązek każdego z nas. Nie można być dobrym radomianinem, dobrym Polakiem, nie znając historii swojego miasta i swojego kraju.
The Jewish Memorial Route is one of the material signs which will mark the Polish-Jewish coexistence in Radom, which had lasted for ages before the Shoah. There were good and bad sides and moments in the mutual relations between Poles and Jews. Resursa Obywatelska Culture and Arts Center has been trying to show the overall view of Jewish history and culture in Radom. The center has been organizing the Trace Encounters with the Jewish Culture for 9 years. It usually takes place in April. This year it was moved to August because the tragedy of the Radom Ghetto Liquidation is the fact which must be remembered and present in the common memory.
Found etched into the walls at Auschwitz were 3 sentences. I believe in the sun, even when it's not shining. I believe in love, even when I can't feel it. And I believe in God, even when He's silent. Those 3 sentences, I think, explain how Joe survived. Joe never gave up on life, or love, or each other. He says to everyone, and he asked me to tell everyone, Nancy, are you telling them they must love life and each other? That's all there is.
It is hard to present all of the events of the 75th anniversary of Radom Ghetto Liquidation and 9th, the Trace encounters with the Jewish culture, in one short TV material. We will present the separate materials covering all of the important moments and people who shared their stories and opinions in front of our camera. It will be published online at www.szlakpamięci.radom.pl in Polish and English. At this site, one could also learn more about the Trace Jewish Memorial Route. We are very grateful for your presence, help and input to Polish-Jewish relations. Our special thanks go to the Holocaust survivors and their descendants who visited Radom or helped us in any way. We also would like to thank the Fondo Company and Mr. Andrzej Binkowski for their support of these important events.